What systems and processes do you have in place to make sure that you deliver that exceptional customer experience? Share that with your new recruit. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing our conversation on how to build an effective sales team. We've gone through the entire recruitment process, we've made an offer, and we're at the point where somebody has actually accepted our offer. Woohoo! We're on the path. But now we want to make sure that the experience that they've had so far continues on. I want to do a really good job of sending them a first email that talks about exactly what they're going to expect when they come into the store for their first shift. So we want to start off by talking about, okay, this is where you park, bring your lunch with you, or these are the restaurants nearby. You want to put an entire nice welcome package together for them, and you're going to send that in a standardized format again, because I like templates. Make sure it works so easy. Once you set it up once, you can keep reusing it. When you have that kind of email set up, it makes it so easy to send out a very professional welcome email to them. I would also at the same time include a calendar invite, so that way they can just with a click of a button put it into their personal calendar so they know they're starting at what time at your dealership. Also in that introductory email, tell them exactly what you need them to bring. A notebook, paper and pen. Do they need to bring a laptop to work, or do they just need a great attitude? What are the things you expect them to bring with them on their first day of work? Also, you want to make sure that you are ready to receive them. So you want to make sure that you have everything you need so that when that candidate comes through, maybe your receptionist knows to greet them by name. Hey, Nick, welcome to the store. We're glad to have you here at ABC Motors. Maybe you send out a mass email to all the managers saying, hey, we have a new hire coming on such and such a date. This is the name. Here's their resume. This is what we know about them. Whatever little things you can do to make it a wow experience when they first arrive in the store as your new employee, that's going to go loads beyond just, hey, welcome to work, there's your desk, get to work. There are certain things that you need to do in the background to get ready for your new candidate. Some of the things that you should do is get a hold of your IT department. Make sure that the email address and any other usernames and passwords that are required are all set up before that candidate shows up. You don't want to be doing this in front of that person and fumbling around with various different systems. Have it all ready. Here's the 3 programs that we use. Here's your username, here's your password, super simple, and this is how you get on them. This is what these systems do. Way better than fumbling around when that person's right in front of you. Also, it would be great if you already had some pre-printed business cards for them. Doesn't cost a lot of money and they can be turned around very quickly. You don't need to print off hundreds, but maybe if you had 50 of them ready. Super easy, and it's a really nice touch for when that person first comes to your store. It's like, wow, they're ready for me. I've already got business cards. I'm an official part of the team. So another really neat idea that I have is maybe you want to put together a swag bag for that new hire. It could be something as simple as a pen, maybe a hat, maybe a coffee mug, branded to your particular dealership. But if you had this in a nice gift wrap package for every new hire, wouldn't that give them that wow experience that, oh my God, they are ready for me. They've got my business cards. They've given me all the passwords and information I need to get my training done. And now they're giving me a little gift to say, hey, welcome to the team. How impressed would that person be? And how much are they going to think about, hey, I made the right decision in saying yes to this store versus the other 2 that made me an offer. So you want to get them on that path of, hey, I've chosen right. This is the place for me, and this is where I'm going to live, and this is where I'm going to work, and this is where I'm going to succeed. That's the type of mentality you want on the first day. And these little things that may not seem like much to you can mean a lot to that potential new hire. So these are a few tips on how to get that person really onboarded properly in the first day, in the first shift. The other thing that you want to do as well is, as you're setting all of this up and you're telling a person that, hey, you're starting on such and such a date at this time, you make sure that you block off time in your calendar to spend at least a good 2 hours with them when they first arrive. You're like, why 2 hours? Here's where that comes. First thing you want to do is walk them around your dealership. You want to give them a really good sense of the overall environment. Probably when you interviewed them, might have been in your office or maybe even a boardroom, but they have not had a chance to see the entire scope of a dealership. And especially if they are new into the dealership environment, some of the stuff that we have in the dealership, people have no clue what it is. So as you walk around the different departments in the store, number one, you get a chance to introduce your new recruit. You also get a chance to introduce them around to the different department managers and tell them the purpose and the function of each and every department that is there and how we all work together to end up with a car sale and how we get that car sale down the road. That's the first part. The second part is you want to get them settled into their place of work. So if you've got an office or a cubicle or a shared desk, whatever the case may be, make sure that it's nice and tidy before they arrive, that their desk partner, if they have one, is aware that, hey, you're getting a new buddy tomorrow, all these kinds of things. So pre-plan all of this rather than just, oh, there you go. Also, you want to spend some time after you've walked them around the store and maybe give them a brief explanation of what is the culture of your store. Most of our stores have a tagline, right? So we say ABC Motors, the home of the best deal, or ABC Motors, where we give you the best deal. ABC Motors, the best place for customer satisfaction. Whatever that particular tagline is, those are the things that incorporate your corporate culture. This is what that dealership is all about. Are you all about giving the best deal? Are you all about giving the best experience? What is it that you are known for in your market? And how are you going to impress that to your new hire? Give some examples. Like, for example, let's say you're all about customer service. Let's say you had an example of there was a particular thing that went wrong with a customer's delivery and they were not all that pleased about that. How did you fix that? What did you do to handle that before the customer actually drove down the road? What systems and processes do you have in place to make sure that you deliver that exceptional customer experience? Share that with your new recruit so they kind of have a mind frame of, okay, this is what this dealership, my boss, is looking for, that it's all about the customer experience. Or on the flip side, maybe it's all about, hey, let's get as many cars down the road as we can. Doesn't matter about how much money we make, you're still gonna get paid your flat commission. So maybe it's all about the best deal, best deal. So how do we then approach that with our salesperson? That, hey, if you've got a customer coming shopping around, guarantee them that you're gonna get the best deal at my store. And what are your systems and processes to do that? So whatever your particular unique selling proposition is for your store, you wanna get that new recruit put into that mind frame. As they move forward in their training, they know exactly the lens that they're looking at with all of the interactions that they have with the people around and the systems and the procedures they're going to be trained on. So again, you want to make sure that it's professional, it's concise, it's clean, and you're ready for them to get to work. Thanks again, and we'll join you in the next video.